Rule number 1 to be a boss ass bitch. Never let a clown nigga try to play you. If he play you, then rule number 2 is get the fuck out of here. Like, duh, nigga. Like, what's going on, people? It's your girl Velvet, the girl cut from a different fabric, and welcome to my channel. I mean to do this channel for a long time, y'all. Like, I've been putting it off. For people who don't really know me, I used to be on Vine. Your girl was pretty cool on there, and then, you know, they just said, you know, fuck it, and then erased everything. So this video I felt compelled to do because I feel like a lot of people just don't know how to get over somebody. And if you're like me, I'm Cancer, you know, it's really hard to let go of somebody that you really truly care about, liked, loved, all these different emotions that draw you to this person. You can't really cut it off, like go cold turkey and shit. Like, it don't work like that. At the time I've been away from any camera and all that stuff, like, I've been adulting, and it's, you know, it's been getting better. You know, I feel like I'm in a more mature state. Financially, I'm still ain't shit, but, you know, that's whatever. In the midst of me adulting and, like, you know, finding out, you know, all these situationships, things just didn't work out. It was hard to process when I was young-minded, you know. It was like, you know, I flipped it on myself, made myself insecure, started becoming a little bit obsessive, like, you know, always on their pages, and like, you know, trying to find shit because trying to, like, comprehend why this shit didn't work out. But, you know, now that I'm more secure in who I am, that's not something I do anymore. And I feel like a lot of people will benefit from this. So the first thing really is loving thyself and knowing thyself. I always heard this quote, you can't expose a bitch that ain't got shit to hide, meaning you gotta embrace everything about yourself. All your insecurities, all your fuck ups, all your L's, you gotta embrace all that shit and understand that that's a part of you. Once you accept everything about yourself, can't nobody tell you shit about yourself at all to make you fucking disheartened. And this is like an ongoing process. This is an everyday thing. It's not something that you just get and then you keep it like fucking like hair or some shit. Like, you have to accept everything about yourself, but you also gotta work on it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate people who be like, oh, that's just me. Bitch, like, grow the fuck up. Like, oh, that's just me, that's just my personality. No, bitch. Like, if there's something wrong, then you need to fix it, then you need to correct it. Like, if you know that you can be a bit crazy, you need to work on that shit. That's not something that's fucking cute and shit. Like, oh nah, I'm crazy. Like, let that nigga do something. I'ma do this, and like, that's just not cool. You being super childish. Google Gaga, nigga. Like, you just, like, that's something that you really need to work on, like, as an individual and as a person. Because as a functioning adult, now that I'm a functioning adult, like, that shit is not even cute at all. If anything, that makes you look so ridiculous. So basically, you really have to work within yourself and correct any negative things that you know about yourself. So boom, after you really, like, know yourself, love yourself, always working on yourself. And like I said, it's a day-to-day thing. It's not something that you're ever gonna have full grasp over. Some days you're gonna feel ugly, some days you're gonna feel beautiful as fuck. It's an ongoing thing. Self-love is work. It's like any relationship out there. You put in work every day, and if you fuck up and you get lazy, that's on you. The next thing that I think that people really need to do is closure. In that realm, you know, some people just don't really know how to move on without closure. And closure is over fucking rated, okay? Closure is over fucking rated. You just gotta eat this L. Like, it's an L, one way or another. Whether it's you, the one who broke up, or the person who got broke up with, like, it's an L, all right? You put in a lot of time, emotions, feelings, money into this shit, and it just didn't fucking work out. What's next? A lot of times with closure, like, at least in my experience, I didn't get it, so I didn't really move on. But that was just my way of, like, you know, holding on to something that obviously is not fucking working. I just didn't want to admit it to myself. Like, closure doesn't need to be proven and explained by them. It is really your own fucking feelings, and you have to really just accept the L by yourself. And yes, that shit is not fucking easy. Nothing in this video I'm gonna basically tell you is fucking easy. Nothing is easy, my nigga. Especially if the person is not even doesn't even like try to explain why it's not working out, or they're pussyfooting around the subject, but you really want a quick answer, but they're not giving you the time, that right there should have just showed you that this shit is over and I need to move on. Because I personally believe if you fuck with me as much as you said you fuck with me, feelings are like out in the open and they're raw, and you're not even trying to like help bandage it, what the fuck am I here for? Like, obviously you really don't give a fuck like that if you're not gonna keep it a whole buck with me, so you can kiss my ass. My very best advice: detachment. You know what was really fucking hard trying to get over somebody is when I kept fucking seeing them. We had like mutual friends and shit, an event, and then like we went to like a pool, like people went to a party, and then I run into that motherfucker, like, you know, my heart would like, you know, go crazy, and I would like, my eyes would be like following the person everywhere I go. So, you know, like I started to realize, like, you know, when we had mutual settings, sometimes I just had to like not go to them. Granted, like, oh, you gonna miss out on shit. Unless it's like an important event, like a wedding or some shit, like, bitch, you can miss a party. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be plenty more, bitch, and every time I see your face, I'm in my bag. Wow, why this nigga here, bro? Like, yo, that ass, like, all these motherfuckers will pop up on your timeline and shit. Like, you know, you be nice scrolling, and you see them. And you see them, they look like they having a great fucking time without you, so you get all in your bag once again. Like, it's like, it's a never-ending cycle. So like the best way I would say is to like remove yourself from like any type of social thing, setting or media. Distance makes the heart go fonder. No, the fuck it don't. That's a fucking lie. Some bullshit. I don't know who told you that shit. Distance makes me think about you fucking less and less, as I fucking should. The final step I would say is commitment to it. Now, you know what I'm saying? You're committed to not going back. You're committed on not letting a simple like, hey big head text crumble your shit. You know what I'm saying? And you give in. Like, no. Like, you gotta commit to it until like one day when you see them randomly and your heart don't flutter. Man, that's the best fucking feeling in the world, bitch. Oh, like what? Like, my shit didn't jump anymore. My shit didn't trip, bitch. And my shit was like, my shit didn't go like, nah, bitch, my shit was like. So like I said, knowing thyself, closure, detachment, commitment, and you should be good. There's plenty of people out there who would treat you better, treat you right, treat you the way that you want. So hanging on to something that obviously wasn't working is just a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it stifles your growth as a person. You know what I'm saying? You really got to learn that your L's is nothing but another piece of brick to help build your awesome fucking house. Without those bricks, you know what I'm saying, you can't have no house, because then, you know, then you be using straw and hay, and ain't none of them shits fucking work. We already seen that from like the Big Bad Wolf and the Three Little Pigs. So you don't want that. You want a solid brick, and that brick is an L. You just gotta keep pulling up until you make your perfect house person. I'm not really good with metaphors, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the fuck? If you agreed, you feel like you need to share this with somebody, please go ahead, like, comment. If I missed something that probably helps you, please comment below and let me know, so I could probably use that for my next relationship or situationship, because, you know, these shits don't be fucking working long enough to be in a fucking relationship. Like, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know how you got here, bitch, but, you know, I'm happy you did. Hey! If there's any other type of relationship issues, any social issues that you want me to talk about, let me know. Comment them. I'm looking through my comments. Let me know. This is your girl Velvet, the girl cut from a different fabric. And I'm out.